Hey, what's up you guys? It is your boy Sparkz here, coming to you some Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 best graphical settings, honestly. So I haven't done a commentary in such a long time. For maybe the new subscribers, you guys have probably never heard my voice, but there is a voice behind all the gameplays. I just choose sometimes to not use voiceovers or any commentaries because maybe like 90% of the time while I'm playing Modern Warfare 2, I'm like quiet as hell. You know, that's just how I game. But today's video, we're going to be going over the best graphical settings for the 2060 RTX 2060 and Ryzen 7 2700 CPU settings. That is the current build that I have. So these are the best settings just for that. If you have a different build, a different GPU, a different CPU, these settings still may work, but these are the best settings that can get me the best frames per second in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. So let's go over here to settings on the home page. We're gonna go to graphics. That's the most important thing, and you guys can freeze it. You guys can pause and you guys can just see what I have on here. But we have full screen inclusive. I didn't know what any of these were. Obviously borderless and extended window and then windowed, but I didn't know what full screen exclusive was, so I had to look that up. And then I found out this is the best one to have for the best frames. Obviously you have your monitor. You guys can see here GeForce RTX 2060. My screen refresh rate is at 165. Display resolution is at 1920 by 1080. And then we go to dynamic resolution, which is off. Aspect ratio is going to set to automatic. You want VSync off for both gameplay and menus. Custom frame rate, I do have that on. That's what I mostly run, just for the best frames. It's always better just to go a little down just so the frames can come back up a little bit. And that's what I have. Display gamma, I have that onto 2.2. Brightness, I mean, if you guys really want to see, it's set to 65. And then I play with my other settings here. Let's go to quality. So quality presets is set to custom. Render resolution is set to 100. This is the setting right here that when I first flip the switch, I was amazed at the difference in the game was. So basically, before I turned this sharpening, the NVIDIA image scaling, I was getting around 75 to 90 frames, no matter what map it was, no matter what game mode I was playing. I was always averaging around 70 to 90. And then when I went to go play Ground War, it was like I was playing on console. I would get like 50 to like maybe 75 frames. So this is the best one I've gotten so far. I was playing around with this. Normally on the other Call of Duties, I would run this NVIDIA DLSS. I tried it on here. I tried ultra performance, balance, quality, whichever presets they have on there. It just didn't meet like the standards I have for frames per second. So then I was just playing around here, and then I went to NVIDIA image scaling, right? NVIDIA image scaling, and then I went here to native. And then I set the sharpness to 100, and I'm pretty sure if you can set it lower, I'm pretty sure it can, you know, work better as well. But I set it to 100, and I went and I saw my frames go from 75 to 90 frames as an average to 110 to 135 frames on average. Just depends on the map. I've noticed that when it's maps that were in the beta, like Hotel and I think Mercado Las Almas and Farm 18, those are the maps I get the most frames on. I don't know why, but I get the most frames on there. Just so a quick disclaimer, this is just for multiplayer. If you guys play DMZ, if you guys play Warzone 2.0, I don't know how these settings will look. I haven't played any of those game modes yet. I've been just strictly playing multiplayer. But try out these settings in Warzone 2.0 and DMZ if you're struggling with frames, and let me know how it looks or how it performs. So yeah, this is a lifesaver. Basically, I basically had to like look for a new CPU. I mean, eventually I do have to upgrade, but this saved me around $200 of a C. I mean, $200 for a CPU, that's a steal. But right for the time being, it saved me $200 just by this setting here. Then we have anti-aliasing. We have the film T2X. Anti-aliasing quality is set to low. Video memory scale is set to 90. This is all low. You can see here, texture low. This is normal, low. Everything here, particle quality level, I think this is one of them for your gold camo. I have bullet impact and sprays. It's not really needed or wanted. I don't even think it even matters with the frames. Shader quality is set to high. I'm pretty sure if I set this to, no, this is actually for the gold camo. Shader quality set to high. This is tessellation, I don't know how to say that word. It's set to near, terrain memory, minimum. On-demand texture streaming, lots of people are going to say to have this off. I have it on because basically you have it on and it keeps all the maps, you know, it's the preload. So before, when I had this off, I couldn't play my game like for a good 2 to 3 minutes because the game was rendering everything in. So I turned this on and it's a much smoother performance. Streaming quality set to low, that's also low. Water caskets, low. Shader map resolution, it's set to normal. Spot shadow quality, spot cache, particle lighting set to normal, ambient occlusion set to off, screen space reflections. This one you can have. Is it this one or is it this one? One of them. It's one of these two. I think it's this one. Screen space reflections. This is for your gold camo. I have it off. I still get reflection off my gold camo. It doesn't look like cheese or mustard, you know, but it does look like a good gold color or gold camo for the time being. Weather grid volumes low. NVIDIA low latency, yes, have that on. If you do have an NVIDIA card. Depth of field, that's off. World motion blur, weapon motion blur, film grain all off or set to 0.00. And then we have the view. So what I've been told is that the field of view is big when it comes to FPS. Lots of people are running like 105, 107, 104. I'm running at a nice 110. 120, you will see a big difference in the frames. I wouldn't recommend 120. 110 is fine. ADS field of view is set to affected, so the weapon looks like there is basically no recoil. Weapon field view is set to wide, so basically you get to see more of the stuff around you and the weapon isn't so close to your face. Third person field of view, it's set to 90. And then all of this is also a big one here. First person camera movement is set to at least 50%, so have that one on. And yeah, that's this. You can obviously see here the estimated VRAM usage. You guys can also play around with the quality. I mean, if you really do want your gold camo to look nice, you guys can go here and, you know, turn this on or turn it high or whatever. It's not like the end of the world. I think you lose like maybe 4 to 5 frames. If those 4 to 5 frames really do mean something to you, keep it off. But I just keep it up just for purposes of my own. But yeah, this is the current VRAM usage. These are all best graphical settings for the GPU and CPU that I have. I will be making another video when it comes to controller settings, because I normally do sniping, but I also do ray gunning here and there to level up my weapons. But I do hope you guys do enjoy this video. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe for more content. If you guys want more commentaries or voiceovers or live comms, let me know. I mean, I really don't mind it. It's just like 90% of the time I'm like quiet when I play, you know, God. That's just who I am. And yeah, I don't have a supporter creator code, so I can't tell you to use that yet. But I'll see you guys in the next video, and peace out.